Hello everybody, how you doing today? Bill Hoy here. What in the world's going on? It's my YouTube channel. This video doesn't even really have much of a title really. No actual title that I can think of right now while I'm making the video. I'll think of a title I guess after I make the video, but I'm just going around talking about some stuff. I talked about the coronavirus a little bit in my last videos, and researchers from Scripps Research have determined that this disease was created naturally. Could very well be the case. Once again, doesn't rule out that this disease was released in its natural form. There's an article here. This is from Scripps Research. Scripps Research receives $50 million to advance therapies for tuberculosis, malaria, and other global health challenges. And the money is from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Doesn't mean that this virus was created in a lab. Really, folks, it really doesn't matter whether it was created in a lab, whether it was actually created in a lab or not. The main thing is this. I think the dots connect. I think the dots connect to the fact that this virus was released in some way into the public, whether by the vaccine or whether in some way. And I think the dots all connect to that. It's just, this whole thing just has too much to gain for people in power, and of course, power these people in power, order followers. And once again, I don't like talking about a lot of this stuff really, folks, because it's just, once again, it's order followers. It's order followers. The reason why these elite people, the 1% and the people that control them, central bankers, and then of course go down the rungs to the politicians, stuff like that. The reason is because of order followers, folks. It's because of order followers. Order followers make this happen. And now this 5G, it's been in the works for years. They're trying to implement this 5G, and of course we're going to install that. Who knows? I'm not sure. I'd have to look over my videos again. Not sure if I touched on this, but I think, possibly, the destruction of small businesses and people losing money because of the coronavirus thing may make them more open to want to install this 5G. That could be a connection. That could be a dot connector. Back to this. Scripps Research receives $50 million, and who is it from? Bill and Melinda Gates. This is from Scripps Research, their website. The total commitment from Bill and Melinda Gates over the next couple of years to be $135 million. Actually, 10 years, from 2014 in the past to in the future, 2024. So it doesn't mean much. It could mean a lot, but all it means is what the article says. It's a dot connector. It's a dot connector. I wonder if these researchers, where they get their grant money, maybe they've went in another direction because they were threatened with funding and stuff like that. Because I know in the beginning there was a very strong consensus that this disease was created in a lab, and once again, whether it was created in a lab or not, or just maintained in its original form in a lab, the disease, I think, the dots connect to the point that this disease was released. I think it was released, and once again, I don't really care what someone's intention is. It's you release a disease on people, that's an attack. I don't care what your intention is. If your intention is to create a new vaccine that you can make money off of, or if you just want to really attack people and harm people. This disease is contributing to people's deaths, and this is a bad situation. I touched on that. But yeah, that's just a little thing there. Once again, it's order followers, folks. Order followers. And everybody wants to talk about, oh, it's Trump, oh, it's Obama, oh, it's Bush, oh, it's Hillary Clinton, it's Biden, it's Bernie Sanders. It's you. It's you, buddy. It's you, folks. It's all you that support this system. All you that support this system. These rulers and the people who control them couldn't do what they do without order followers. Period. Let's talk a little bit about order followers. I wanted to look up an article here. I'm on Rice Farmer. I want to look up an article that I saw. If I could just take 1 second. It says, bingo, U.S. commandos deployed to 141 countries. They made their way to 72% of the nations on this planet. This is from Consortium News. And last October, a group of 8 commandos, raided a place in Iraq. And here it is. They attacked a home where an Islamic State leader was, and his bodyguards and his children, where they were spending the night. And a lot of people were killed. 2 of his children were killed. Civilians were killed. I guess the ISIS, what is it? The ISIS guy actually committed suicide. And this is, U.S. Special Operations operating all around the world with total impunity. How would we Americans feel if Chinese special forces were operating in our country? How would we Americans feel if a bunch of Iranian special forces kicked in somebody's door down the road? Americans would be ready to light somebody up. But yet, nobody thinks, hey, nobody thinks, hey, maybe we shouldn't be operating in these countries like this, killing people. And why did I bring up this article? I wanted to bring up this article because I wanted to talk about order followers. I wanted to talk about, complete lack of morality in our society, and that is, where am I? Last year, yeah. Okay, here we go. Basically, this article is about the fact that these special forces people are in other countries and they're committing crimes and stuff. Well, I mean, first thing, let's just get this right out from the start. These special forces, just by their very presence in these countries, they're killing people, they're committing murder. And I don't care whether it's, these people that they're killing may be bad people and stuff like that. You go and you kick somebody's door down and you kill them. That's an act of aggression. It's a violation of natural law. You're an aggressor. You're a murderer. Period. End of story. So just the very existence of these guys, they exist to murder people. That's what they do. They're in countries murdering people. Period. End of story. And they're garbage bag order followers. So I'm just looking at this, trying to find out what I really want to talk about. But the article, I started talking about it. The article is about how these guys are just, separate from their missions, murdering people and doing all kinds of stuff that no one's, I guess, they're operating with all kinds of impunity and stuff like that. And the very existence of these people is immoral. Period. But, so, I'm just trying to find it. A lot of blah 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 stuff talking about all these operations and what they're doing and stuff like that. And here it is, commando crimes. In addition to questions about their tactics, they've been plagued by scandals and reports of criminal activity. Once again, the very existence of these guys is criminal activity. But several incidents of misconduct and unethical behavior. Well, these people are going around the world murdering people. I mean, when you're going around the world murdering people and you're not even being questioned, how do you think these guys are going to behave? They're murdering people, and they're getting away with it. What do you think? How do you think these people are going to act? It's unbelievable. So after several incidents of misconduct and unethical behavior, their actions are being called into question. It's unbelievable. And once again, all militaries, folks, murder people. Go to my other videos. All militaries are murder machines. It's not just the American military. All militaries are murder machines. Just so happens that some of these militaries are actually acting in defensive capacities because the U.S. military is the largest aggressor in the world, largest military in the world, most mechanized and advanced. So I'm just reading this over. We understand that criminal misconduct erodes the very trust that enables our success. Just your existence is criminality. But I just want to get what they say these individuals were doing. Blah 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 stuff. Apparently one guy killed another Green Beret. One Green Beret killed another Green Beret. And another Green Beret was committing all kinds of, I don't know what conspiracy means, unlawful entry, hazing, obstruction of justice, assault. I mean, once again, that's, these people, what they do, unlawful entry. That's what they do for, normal, their normal job of, obstructing justice, true justice of natural law. Assault and battery, my goodness. Come on. Seriously? Of course. So, and apparently there's sexual assault. And then it says, reports emerged that not only had members of SEAL Team 10 been caught using cocaine. So what? Using cocaine? Seriously? This is what someone's upset about? Who cares if they're using cocaine? They're murdering people, dude. They're murdering people. This is how retarded our society is. I'm mad at you. Why? Because you use cocaine. Forget about the fact that you murder people. Don't worry about that. Just that cocaine shit, that's got to go. This is crazy. I mean, we're living in a lunatic asylum. A lunatic asylum. Oh, and goodness gracious, they've been cheating on urinalysis screenings. Oh boy, we got major problems here, folks. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You want to put cocaine in your body, it's your business. You want to murder people, that's everybody's business, and you need to stop doing it. And then, of course, some other Navy SEAL team, an entire platoon, raped a female service member attached to the unit. That's nice. That's real nice. Real nice. Once again, folks, I can't believe these guys would do it. What do you mean you can't believe? What do you mean you can't believe that? These guys, it's their job to murder people. What the fuck do you think they're going to do? What kind of people do you think these are? Yes, they're order followers, but to do the things that they do, these people are killers. What's to stop them from committing other crimes? Come on, wake up. Get your heads out of your asses. Well, there have been rumors about another SEAL team. These are like SEAL teams, special forces. Read 3 senior leaders were fired because their failures in leadership led to a breakdown of good order and discipline. Once again, they're going around the world and murdering people. Let's wake up. Oh, it's just more nonsense, folks. Stupid stuff. All this followed a string of black eyes for elite troops in recent years. Allegations of massacres. I mean, that's what they do. They massacre people. You kick somebody's door down, you mow everybody down in the house. That's a massacre. Unjustified killings. Kick somebody's door down, someone who's not attacking you, and you attack them. That's an unjustified killing. Murder. That's murder. Prisoner abuse. We all know about Abu Ghraib. I mean, what do you think these guys are doing to these prisoners? Nobody's watching them. What do you think they're doing? Child rape. Doesn't surprise me. These guys are pedophiles. These people are murderers and they're pedophiles. Doesn't surprise me at all. Child sexual abuse, mutilations, doesn't surprise me. Drug trafficking, who cares? Drug trafficking. Theft of government property, oh no, oh no. Theft of government property. You know what government property is, folks? Tell you what government property is. Government property is us. We're all government property. Because anytime anybody can make a law telling us what we can and cannot put into our own bodies, anytime somebody makes a law telling us taking our right to defend ourselves from ourselves, and people enforce those laws, and people accept the enforcement of those laws, that means that you're property of whoever's making these laws and enforcing these laws. That's government property. I might be running... Oh yeah, I'm running over time. But this is just, you know, thousands of commandos operating with a little visibility. What do you think's going to happen? We're in big trouble, folks.